Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. And boy, oh boy, what a night it's been so far. My Twitter timeline is just exploding right now, and if you're on Twitter, I'm sure yours is as well. But if you're not on Twitter, let me go ahead and explain what's going on. Gina Carano was just fired from The Mandalorian. And when I first heard this news, it was shocking. I don't think anybody really saw this coming. We know that Disney and Lucasfilm aren't really fans of Gina Carano because she sits on the outside of their little tribe. Gina's what you would call a wrong thinker. She doesn't prescribe to the social justice warrior NPC narrative that every white person is evil and racist and they just hate everybody else because they're not pale as mayonnaise. You know the whole script. Before we get any further into this, I want to explain what brought this all on. And prepare yourself because this is going to show you how difficult reading comprehension has become to the masses. It is truly shocking how fucking stupid people can be. Here's the tweet that she put out. It's this photo and it reads as follows. Jews were beaten in the streets, not by Nazi soldiers, but by their neighbors, even by children. Because history is edited, most people today don't realize that to get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbors hate them simply for being Jews. How is that any different from hating someone for their political views? And this is the tweet that led to her being fired. Gina gets fired for describing how our politics is devolving into othering people, meaning that we're becoming so tribalistic that we're placing each other into these categories and labeling them as the other. And I think to a degree, everybody is guilty of this. I mean, we just had an article not that long ago, I think it was just a few days ago, where somebody wrote about how their neighbors are Trump supporters, and she was mad or she was scared that her Trump supporting neighbors used their snow plow to get rid of the snow in her driveway. She was like, hey, thanks for doing me this favor, but I still hate you because you're a Trump supporter. What she was saying in that article was that, you know what, Nazis could be nice sometimes too, and they're just like Nazis, so even though they did me this favor, they're still evil human beings. We got the same kind of World War II parallel, but one is acceptable and the other isn't. And here's the thing, Gina's not even talking about comparing people to Nazis. What she's saying, for those of you who are too ignorant to understand this tweet, what she's saying is that it started out small. People often wonder about the rise of fascism and why didn't anyone do anything about this crazy Hitler guy who's trying to get rid of Jews and anybody who's not super Aryan looking like Chris Evans. It's because over time, the government was teaching people how to label their neighbors as the others. If I sound a little more irritated than usual, it's because I am. You know, I try to be a little sarcastic, a little lighthearted with some things, but this is incredibly frustrating because you have these fucking idiots that are just celebrating and simping for this multi-billion-dollar corporation for firing this independent, strong woman in a franchise that has been touting the force is female, we're all about female empowerment. Well, not so much for female empowerment when they don't share your political views apparently, you fucking cunts. And of course, you have the media and Disney shills just elated. They want to spin this narrative that Gina is this horrible person because these idiots have such a warped view on the world. We're getting tweets like this from IGN, breaking Lucasfilm fires Gina Carano from The Mandalorian after abhorrent and unacceptable social media posts. Right, so where were the reports and the tweets from places like IGN when you have people like Justina Ireland and Daniel Jose Older or Christina Ariel disparaging white people based on their skin color? Where are those tweets? Why aren't we seeing that? Could it be because they're all a part of the same hive mind? They're all a part of the same tribe? Funny how that works, isn't it? And then of course you have articles like this one from Deadline that says, Lucasfilm released a statement earlier this evening saying Gina Carano is not currently employed by Lucasfilm and there are no plans for her to be in the future. Nevertheless, her social media post Denigrating people based on their cultural and religious identities are abhorrent and unacceptable. I'm not going to retread the video that I did just about a week ago about Christina Ariel. You can find that video up here. Go ahead and click on that. Check that out after this video, and you tell me if her statements are not far worse than anything that Gina Carano has ever said. The double standard here is glaringly obvious, and the only ones that can't see that are the zealots of this new religion of wokeness. And let's not forget, this is Disney we're talking about. The same company that filmed their live-action Mulan film right outside of a goddamn concentration camp. Maybe that's why Disney's so mad. They're nervous that people are gonna get too close to the truth. They're gonna start asking too many questions about them filming outside of this concentration camp. Gina, you gotta shut the fuck up. Stop talking about World War II. Stop talking about the Nazis. And it's not just Disney being afraid of this. It seems like all of these leftists don't like learning about history, don't like examining history. They want to erase it. That way we end up repeating it in the future. That's how that works. They are so afraid to take a look back at what we've already learned. It's just ignorance is bliss. The hubris that these people have is absolutely astonishing to me. But they want you to think, oh, it's all for the greater good. This is in your best interest. And it's not. It's absolutely not. But hey, they have the easy out. They control the outlets, they control Hollywood, they're the ones pushing the messages. So if they don't like what you have to say, if you start asking too many questions or you start being a little too provocative, well, guess what? Now you're the other. You're gonna be axed real quick, and that is exactly what happened to Gina. And the best part about all of this is you have these fucking pea-brained morons defending this and celebrating Disney's dumbass decision. I have seen so many people talking about, if you cancel your Disney Plus subscription, you're doing cancel culture. The best part about that argument is that they notice cancel culture if it's something that's threatening something that they like. And I'm gonna tell you, this isn't cancel culture. If you think canceling a subscription is the same thing as canceling an individual due to the beliefs that they hold, I'll tell you what, you and me, we'll get together. We'll take a nice little car ride down to the store and we'll pick out your very own little foam helmet. That way we protect whatever shred of brain that you have left rattling around in that empty fucking skull of yours, you knuckle-dragging idiot. The silver lining to this entire situation is that people are starting to now finally wake up. There is no saving Star Wars. Star Wars is not being saved by Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. The Mandalorian isn't ushering in a new age of Star Wars. This is still very much Kathleen Kennedy and this new Lucasfilm regime's Star Wars. It is a shell, a husk. It is a bloated, piss-filled corpse. And it has been rotting away slowly. And you have the little shills and you have the media outlets covering for Disney for years now. But now people see the standards aren't equally applied. You have Pedro Pascal, somebody who is another star of The Mandalorian, though I'd say he's a glorified voice actor. You have actual stuntmen doing all the hard work in the suit, but you know, you still include him in the cast. You know, he does his little voice acting, really good job, bud. Give you a little pat on the back there. You know, hand him a little participation trophy. Sorry the helmet hurts your face so much, pussy. But you have this dumbass who compares half of the country to Nazis because they support Trump. And that's totally fine, 100% okay, because again, he's a part of the in crowd. You can do that because it's something disparaging conservatives. And don't try to kid yourself, Star Wars isn't coming back, and it's okay to accept that. We can move on to other things. It's not like the original trilogy and the prequels don't exist. We will always have those movies. The movies that were made for everybody, with messages that could apply to anybody who watched them. This, of course, is parallel to what Disney is saying now, where this content is only created for certain people. If you don't agree with somebody's certain political views, like Justina Ireland said, if you don't like my politics, you're not going to like my Star Wars. That's the line in the sand that Disney has drawn. That is the line that Lucasfilm says, you either cross or you don't cross. You're either with us or you're against us. take it or leave it, and they believe that they're expelling racists and bigots, and what they're really doing is starting to create segregated bits of Star Wars. Here's your leftist Star Wars. Oh, you want something that's just Star Wars? You don't want politics in it? Well, guess what? Go fuck yourself, idiot. That's what Disney is saying to everybody. Them firing Gina Carano should be a wake-up call to everybody. And if it's not, you have your head buried so far deep into your own ass that you can see your teeth. Now, I'm sure you're gonna see an absolute metric fuck ton of videos about this. People like Ryan Kinnell, Vera Dark, The Quartering, they've done videos on this. I highly suggest checking those out. And vote with your wallets. This is the most important thing. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I think that you do what you feel is right. But what I will tell you is something that tickles me just right in my little special spot. Hashtag cancel Disney Plus is trending on Twitter, and it is just amazing. I'm sure we're gonna get more news in the coming days, so I'm probably gonna end up doing follow-up videos to those. I hope you enjoyed another Metal Gear Mando rant. That is all I have for today's videos, ladies and gentlemen. I want to know what you think about all of this, so let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you liked the video, don't forget to drop a like, and if you really want to support this channel, hit the subscribe button and make sure that you turn on all notifications so you do not miss a single Metal Gear Mando video that you so desperately need. And also a huge shout out and thank you to my channel members. If you also want to join the Metal Gear Mando Enclave, you can do so by clicking the little join button down below where this video is playing. You'll get some exclusive emotes, special roles in the Discord, and more. If you want to talk to me directly or just see what I'm up to, you can follow me on Twitter and join the Discord. Links to both of these will be in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.